Hey guys, we are touring one of Phoenix's most pristine and upscale neighborhoods in all of the greater Phoenix area, and that is the Arcadia neighborhood, which has a lot of cool things to offer. So if you want to know more about that, including the iconic Camelback Mountain, stay tuned. We are getting after it right now. Let's go. Okay guys, there are three main areas of the Arcadia area, and you don't want to get them messed up really, because some people who live in certain areas within Arcadia will get a little offended sometimes. They're a little testy when it comes to different areas, and rightly so, because it does change quite a bit just by crossing a street, even though you're in the quote-unquote Arcadia area. So there is Arcadia Proper, which is everything from 44th Street on the west boundary over to 68th Street on the east boundary. And then the south boundary of that is Indian School Road, which runs right along the Grand Canal. And then that goes north up to Camelback Road. Okay. Then you also have what is known as Arcadia Light, which runs from 32nd Street on the east boundary over to 44th Street on the west boundary. And it is on the south boundary, it is Indian School that makes up Arcadia Light. Okay, then south of Arcadia proper, you have the third district of the Arcadia area, which is known as Lower Arcadia. That is officially known as 44th Street on the west boundary over to 56th Street on the east boundary. And that is actually the north boundary is Indian School, and the south boundary is Thomas Road. Now between you and me, really the entire area here of Arcadia that is south of Indian School down to about Oak, and I'll get to that boundary for a reason here in just a second, from 44th to 68th is like the true Arcadia Light that most people know it by. Okay, there's Lower Arcadia, like we said. There's Arcadia Light on the west side of the Arcadia proper area, but the reality is that most people understand Arcadia Light as being south of Arcadia proper from 44th to 68th Street. Okay, I mean, look at that house. That's nice. Guys, I love just driving down Exeter and Lafayette. We don't live in Arcadia. My wife loves it, and we'll take strolls down here once in a while because she just wants to see some of the new construction going on, because it is quite impressive. Now, regarding those boundaries I was talking about, you have to know the Arcadia area from a real estate standpoint to know what you're getting involved with or getting yourself into when you buy a house down here. Because as you go south of Arcadia proper, the neighborhoods change. And they change by blocks on certain roads. For example, when you go south of Indian School in the Arcadia Light, or what is officially known as Lower Arcadia, when you go down of Osborne to Thomas, the values change a little bit. When you go south of Thomas to Oak, the values change again, just a little bit more. Now, personally, I like to recommend to my clients to stay north of Oak, because once you get south of Oak, and you head towards McDowell Road, which is a major road, it gets a little overall less safe. So again, I think the neighborhoods Oak North would be wise to stay in that area, because again, it's just once you get south of Oak, it just doesn't have that same Arcadia feel, or the same Arcadia security, I should say, right, of being in that area. I mean, look at that house right here. That's like nothing you would see typically in Arizona. That's something you see in Beverly Hills, right? So, pretty cool house. I love Arcadia. Okay guys, we are now cruising down Lafayette Boulevard, arguably the main staple road of the Arcadia proper area. As you can see, this road is just lined with amazing homes, all on big lots, all with, for the most part, all with grassy yards in the front and in the back most likely. And the different types of architecture is just gorgeous. You have the sprawling ranch homes with the shaker, roofs, and then you have the modern contemporary homes that have been, just rebuilt here over the last several years. And you have the farmhouse style homes as well. You have a lot of white picket fences, mature trees, and again, like I said, big lots, and it's just a phenomenal area here in what is known as Arcadia Proper, right down the heart of Arcadia. Okay, off in the distance you see the Camelback Mountain. This is the iconic Camelback Mountain that everyone comes when they visit Phoenix to hike or see or take pictures of. As you can see, you have the back of the camel right here on the right-hand side of the screen, and then you see the top hump to the middle, and then of course on the left-hand side, which you're kind of blocked right now by some of the houses, the left-hand side is the camel head. Just an amazing, iconic mountain that you have wonderful views from in your Arcadia Proper home. Okay, the number one reason that you would want to live in Arcadia, in my professional opinion, is proximity to just amazing places around it. Overall location. Location of Arcadia is phenomenal because just to the east sits Old Town Scottsdale, which is famous for world-class dining, shopping, and entertainment. And then just to the west is the Biltmore area, which is a huge mega center of shopping and what is known as the main financial district of the Phoenix metro area. So you also are just minutes away, about 10 minutes away from Sky Harbor Airport, which is obviously Phoenix's international airport. And then just a few more minutes, about 10 minutes from Sky Harbor, you have the downtown Phoenix area. As you can see on the map, the location of Arcadia is just outstanding. Second to none. Second to none. It truly is. Okay, as you can see off to the right-hand side is Hopi Elementary School. Guys, this is arguably one of the top elementary schools in the entire state of Arizona. They just had a major remodel here several years ago, and it is just gorgeous, beautiful, and A+ rated. Part of the Scottsdale Unified School District, you have Hopi Elementary School as well as Pueblo Elementary School. And then you also have for the middle school, Ingleside Middle School. And then your high school is Arcadia High School. Again, all part of the Scottsdale Unified School District. Scottsdale Unified School District starts on 40th Street and goes east. So if you're on the west side of 40th, you then are no longer in the SUSD district. There is a private school in here that is literally one of the highest rated private schools in the state as well, which is called Phoenix Country Day School. So if schools are one of the main factors of where you are going to move when you relocate or move up or down here in the Phoenix area, then Arcadia is going to scratch that itch big time because they are outstanding with their school district and the schools they have specifically within the Arcadia area. Okay, we're going to turn down Arcadia Drive right here, which is one of the main arteries that runs through Arcadia Proper, going north and south. As you can see, this takes you right up to the iconic Camelback Mountain, and off to the left you get a really good shot of the camel head of the mountain. For those who like to bike and hike, it is just phenomenal because I do like to road bike, and there are all kinds of paths and trails to climb up that mountain. And of course, when you get to the top, you get rewarded because you get to come down. Now we're on Arcadia Drive right now. We're going to turn right here on Exeter Boulevard. Again, I mentioned Lafayette Boulevard. Lafayette Boulevard is literally the mainstay, one of the most popular arteries going east-west in Arcadia. And if there is a secondary popular road with just mansions and phenomenal houses sitting on big lots, Exeter Boulevard, it would be the second street that would fulfill that that title. You can see some new construction going on right here, and the designers in Arcadia are top notch. You have Raptor House, you have Two Hawks, you have I mean, just all kinds of builders and designer builders in this area, because the real estate, the dirt in these lots in Arcadia is just worth so much money because of, again, that one thing we call location. Southwest Village right here, which is an awesome neighborhood, just located right to the west of all the Old Town stuff that's happening just on the left-hand side. And this is a great area for VRBOs. There's no HOAs in this neighborhood, and this is the start of the Lower Arcadia area, or what is generally known as Arcadia Light. Okay guys, this is the Arcadia Light or Lower Arcadia area right here. As you can see, the homes are different, the lots are smaller, and it's a more affordable area down here. Okay guys, we are in the Lower Arcadia area, but let's talk about the Arcadia area as a whole in general for a second. The population, guys, is about 41,000 people. The median age is 40 years old, and the households are about 20,000 throughout this entire Arcadia area, with about 40% of those households that have kids, which is a really high number. So as you can tell, this neighborhood, although it's more mature, it's been around for a while, throughout Arcadia Proper as well as Arcadia Light and Lower Arcadia, there are a lot of families that actually live in this area of town. Also in this Arcadia area as a whole, the median income is really high at $151,000 a year, which again explains how people can afford a lot of these homes on larger lots, especially in Arcadia Proper. Okay guys, we are standing right now at the Arizona Country Club, one of Phoenix's pristine country clubs, located right here in the heart of the Arcadia area, okay? Arizona Country Club is wide open. It's a forgiving, non-desert course that's been around for a long time, thus the mature trees and landscaping, which is a really pretty cool sight. And you have an awesome view right here, Sam, if you pan that, a Camelback in the background. Just a really beautiful, I mean, I think it's like 78 degrees here today. It's awesome. And dues wise, they change, they fluctuate. They're going up, obviously, because the economy is doing well. But right now, you're about $65,000 plus or minus for a full golf membership, and about $700 a month in dues plus or minus right in that area. So that gives you a good idea of what it would take to get in as a member at Arizona Country Club. There is a wait list too right now as well. So if you're going to think about getting in, you need to call and get on that list as soon as you can, okay? But enjoy the views while you can here. This is amazing. I wish I was golfing. And you see the row of houses right here too. You can own a house on the golf course at Arizona Country Club. I could do that. Could you? Call me. We'd love to help you out finding the house on the Arizona Country Club or anywhere in the Arcadia area. That's what we do. That's what we have a passion for. Okay guys, one of the cool things that is kind of unique about the Arcadia area is the canal system. So if you go on SRP's website for Salt River Project, it's their one of the utility providers in the Phoenix area. If you go to SRP's website and actually you can actually download a map of all the canal systems that run throughout the entire Phoenix area. And through Arcadia, you have the Grand Canal that runs right through here. And what's cool about it, you can see right here, is this retaining wall. Everything on that canal is also a running, biking, or walking trail, which is kind of cool. So it goes for miles. In fact, this one will take you all the way over to Glendale by the Cardinals, Arizona Cardinals Stadium. So that's how long this is. So if you're a road biker, phenomenal. If you're a runner, can't beat it. So now you might be asking, what are the canals? Why are there canals in the desert? Well, there are because there were canals that started, decades and decades ago in the early 1900s as a way of transporting our water through different areas of the valley here. So now it's used as irrigation and, of course, a water supply that we hold that obviously gets cleansed and sanitized and all that stuff. But kind of unique system because they're open-ended canals that you can see that also double as hiking, walking, and bike trails. Jeez. Spit it out, Kelly. All right. I need some coffee. All right, guys, we are going to Provision Coffee Shop. Again, we're all about local, right? So we want to support local, and there's only one of these in all of Phoenix, Provision Coffee. It's right here, and little known fact, this is Sam's #1 coffee shop of all time. So we're gonna go check it out and see how it compares on the KCI. Love the atmosphere. Ooh, this menu. This is nice. We're just touring some coffee shops here in this area. Okay. For a little YouTube channel that we have, right?
So am I going to be on YouTube?
Not if you don't want to be, okay. But you could be a star. No one can tell. You got the mask on. No one can see anyways, right? No one can see anyways. You got the mask on. All right. So, what does Provision Coffee hang your hat on? What's something we should try?
Ooh, I would go, so we did just come out with a new espresso tonic, which is going to be this Cupid's Arrow. Okay. Have you had an espresso tonic before?
No.
Yeah, I've had it. It's not my favorite, but it's like my favorite coffee drink.
And what's it called?
It's an espresso tonic.
Espresso tonic.
This one, it's like our Valentine's Day special.
Okay.
But another thing that's really amazing that we do is this Casablanca. So we have this spiced honey it's a local spiced honey.
Okay.
He brings it in, and it's with the honey. We do a black walnut bitters, the and cinnamon bitters as well. So very flavorful.
I like bitters in an old fashioned.
It is amazing.
So that's a cold brew?
It is with our nitro cold brew.
Would you recommend that over something hot?
I love our cold brew. It's super smooth. You can also get that same flavor profile as a latte if you wanted to do it with espresso.
Okay. We're going Casablanca at Provision Coffee Shop. I don't even know who you are anymore. Regular milk? What? What's up with the oat milk? Britney Spears Trivia Night.
I got that on.
This is my new favorite place. I'm coming Thursday.
Casablanca.
Okay.
This is the iced coffee for you.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, I got the nitro brew, right?
Got the Casablanca.
Casablanca cold brew, nitro. Let's see if it leads. I'm not gonna just go nice on this index rating because it's Sam's favorite spot either. Okay, you guys will get the truth from me. Okay, let's see. Wow, that's really good. The black walnut bitters. This is really good, guys. Okay, I'll give it a. I give it 9. Give it 9. That's high. That's really high. So far the highest score yet, right here. Casablanca, Provision Coffee Shop, Arcadia, Phoenix, Arizona. All right, guys, this is Sam's favorite spots. Let's see what she has to say. Boom.
So this looks like normal iced coffee, but it's actually a Japanese style iced coffee. Now, it's just like, what does that mean? Honestly, I really don't know what that means. It's probably the way it's brewed. You know, like in Keurig, it's just like, it's a very simple thing. But then this is like, it's a more extensive process, I would say. But honestly, like, it's just in my opinion, it's like a very just basic iced coffee. There's no flavoring in it, but it's still very smooth. It's definitely not for people that like sweeter things. So I give it 8 out of 10 on my scale.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
8 out of 10, it's her favorite spot? She's tough. Okay guys, so here are a couple awesome restaurants, Eat Up and The Porch, right there. Arcadia is known for their mom and pop restaurants, coffee bars, etc. That's what makes Arcadia really cool. The walkability factor is extremely high, which is rare for Phoenix because Phoenix is so spread out, in generally speaking. So living in Arcadia, you have the ability to walk to a lot of coffee shops and mom and pop stores and restaurants, Pure Bar, gyms, whatever it may be. Here's Hash Kitchen coming up here. So that's what makes Arcadia special and unique. Let's talk about restaurants in the Arcadia area. They have some really, really great restaurants. And again, like we talked about, a lot of them are mom and pop restaurants that are trendy, they're hip, they're neighborhood joints, if you will. But some of those restaurants include Buck and Ryder, The Henry, LGO, Postino's, Chelsea's Kitchen, Doughbird, The Porch, and the list goes on and on. So if you're looking for some really nice restaurants, guys, with good food, great atmospheres, and very convenient, like almost neighborhood restaurants, then Arcadia is the place for you. And guys, there's Arcadia High School. Located right here in the heart of Arcadia. This is a big high school, not the largest class when it comes to rating high schools by, you know, football or basketball divisions, right? But I believe it is 5A, which is one step below the largest class of 6A in the state of Arizona when it comes to sports. But it's a very good high school, highly rated, and it's been around for quite some time as Arcadia was established back in the early 1920s. The high school has not been around that long, but that is the history in terms of how long the Arcadia area has been established. So it's been around for almost 100 years. Gotta love Arcadia Proper, guys. Nice, wide open streets. Look at the width of the street here. This is Calle del Paisano, and as you can see in Arcadia Proper, well, I guess I haven't shown you yet, but a lot of the streets, in fact, not all of them, but a lot of them are Calle something with the Spanish heritage. Calle de Paisano, Calle Redondo, all kinds of fun, cool names. The Arcadia area was actually, most of it at least, was actually citrus and orange groves way back many decades ago. And so because of that, you have most of the lots in the Arcadia area are irrigated lots. Now what that means is, what they used to do is they used to flood the groves, the orange groves, so that the trees could obviously grow faster. They would flood them, let it soak down to the roots, and it was actually a cheaper way to water and irrigate the trees. So now a lot of these lots in Arcadia are irrigated lots, in which the city will dump water and release it from, like, usually the back of the alley, the back of the lot, and flood the front yard or backyard, still to this day. Now, the benefit, the pros of this, is that it's cheaper than having a watering system that comes out with sprinklers, right, and waters the lawn. The downside is you can't control the schedule. The city gives you the schedules. It could be 2 o'clock in the morning, which actually might not be that bad, because then you're not out and about and getting muddy, but you can't control the schedule. But it's a really cool thing for flood irrigation, and it comes from the canals. So this is a good example right here of one of those lots. You see the slope here from the curb on, how it slopes down. So when the water comes out and the yard gets flooded, the slope from the curb controls the water and it sits in the yard. So it's a really cool example of flood irrigation, and there's not too many of these types of lots or areas throughout the entire Phoenix area, except for the Arcadia area is one of those few remaining neighborhoods. So, fun fact. Hey guys, thank you so much for joining us on our video of the Arcadia area, which includes Arcadia Proper, Lower Arcadia, and Arcadia Light. Whew, that's a lot of Arcadias, but the whole Arcadia area is phenomenal. Hope you guys got a lot out of this video. I'd love to hear your comments. Please comment below. Let us know what you think about this area of Arcadia. And if you have any questions, we'd be happy to answer them in your comments, or pick up the phone and call us at 888-KCREG-11 or info@kellycookhomes.com. You can also check out our Instagram page and hit us up there as well. You can see what our team's doing on a daily basis at Kelly Cook Real Estate Group on Instagram. So guys, we really appreciate your time and watching this video, and hopefully you got educated on the Arcadia area. And if you have any other further questions, we have people literally reaching out to us all the time, 24 hours a day. It doesn't matter. We get back to you quickly, and we are passionate about everything Phoenix, and that's why our YouTube channel is called just that. So thank you guys again, and don't forget, call me.